Hello, you guys. I am the Ascended Feminine, and this is the Ascended Femininity. I do have one announcement or just one thing to say before we begin the reading. A lot of you guys have been saying, like, in the comments, this is stolen content, or, you're a fraud, or something like that, something along those lines, because I haven't officially said this, and I feel like I should just say this now. The Ascended Feminine Tarot, and the Ascended Femininity are both entities, or two, pages or channels under the same entity, which is me, the Ascended Feminine. So this is your confirmation for everyone. I feel like I'm gonna have to say this for the next few videos. The Ascended Feminine Tarot and the Ascended Femininity are both me. There's no scamming going on. No one's stealing anything. If that ever happens, I will let you guys know. But this is an official page, and it's an official channel that is owned by me. Okay, you guys? So I just want to say that out loud in the beginning of the video so that you guys know, people who are coming or find my channel from my other channel, because I know that some of you guys have found this channel, but I haven't announced it on the other channel. So some people are finding this channel and being like, oh my god, like, I think someone's stealing your content. Like, this is me, God. This is me. It's me. I promise, it's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. Okay, so please don't report this page. Please don't, spam the comments. You don't have to send me messages or email me anymore. This is me. This is one of my official pages. If you go to my original channel or my main channel, you will see that this is one of my featured channels. It says my other channels is what it's called, and you can see that this is one of them. Okay, so we're not being scammed. Nothing is being stolen over here. If there's ever a time where someone is stealing my content or posting my content without my consent, I'm pretty sure you guys would, nip it in the bud for me with the way that you guys came with this one. But I will always let you guys know if I suspect that. But this is an official channel, okay? I hope that there would be a way for me to let you guys know that. But I know that it is confusing for me to just pop out on a brand new channel and not really announce it. But I've been waiting for a way to announce that on my original channel or my main channel for a little bit. I want to let this one grow a little bit more before I announce it to my main channel. So if you guys are ready for your reading, sorry for the long intro. We're going to get into that right now. Okay. So the channel that I was getting, you guys, is that some of you guys vanished from someone's life before you could be used as a meal ticket. Some of you guys are unaware, or you're just now realizing how powerful you are. You're just now realizing how potent your energy is, how your manifestation powers are in their prime. I heard some of you guys are in your prime. Some of you guys vanished right as you reach the pinnacle, the prime of your energy, the peak of your energy. So for some of you guys, you could have been at something for years, like trying to start a business, your career, trying to get your career to take off, something regarding like your success, something regarding, like success, abundance, prosperity, things of that nature. For it could be socially as well, something to do with socially. I heard party promoters. Some of you guys could be party promoters. I don't know, but I'm seeing that someone could see that the path that you were heading on. You had so many people, collective, who I'm seeing tethered themselves to you, not because they liked you, not because they could handle you, not because they had any intentions of reciprocating any type of energy towards you, not because they genuinely cared about you and your well being, but because they knew specifically, they could see it, they could smell it, they could sense it, that you were headed on a path. Some of you guys have been at something for years, and it was very clear to people around you that it was only a matter of time before something popped out for you. It was only a matter of time before you figured it out. Some of you guys, you look like scientists in like a lab is what I'm really getting. I'm seeing someone like in a lab, um, figuring out experiments, like not experiments, but equations. Like, I'm seeing a bunch of failed equations, and each time you redo the equation, you get closer and closer and closer to the outcome that you guys are looking for. And I'm seeing someone looking at you almost like a mad science. And what is something that is like 100% guaranteed with a mad scientist, right? They will fail 300 million kabillion jillion times, but they will always get it right at some point. They will always get it right. So I'm seeing someone who is looking at you like a mad scientist. And we do have some oracle cards sitting out here as well, okay? The first two that are shouting out at me, these all fell out at the same time, but the first two that are shouting at me is regret and guilt. So someone could have revealed themselves to you right before you solved an equation, right before you popped off, right before something clicked for you. For some of you guys, you've been struggling to figure out what it is that you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime, your purpose, the thing that's going to feed you and your family for generations, the thing that's going to bring in generational wealth. Some of you guys have been tapped into this for a really long time. You've known since for like a really long time, since I heard since birth, but for some of you guys since childhood. Some of you guys, I could see some of you guys, I don't know if this is a specific channel or if I'm being put in someone's specific memory, but I can see someone sitting either at work in like a cubicle or at a desk, or someone in school and someone looking around and going like, I'm not going to be like none of these people. I'm sorry, but I'm seeing someone looking around and going like, she over here talking about some she gonna work till she's 60. Who? He over here talking about some he gonna do this, he gonna do that. I plan on being free before that. Some of you guys have had really big dreams and visions and goals for a really long time. I'm seeing someone whose dreams and goals looks very different from other people's. Not to say that there's anything wrong with anybody else's goals and dreams, but I'm seeing like it's something where your comfort zone is a lot broader than everyone else's. That's what I'm getting immediately with this collective. It's a lot broader. And so when your sights are a lot farther than other people's collective, your target, even if it doesn't land exactly where you want it to, it's going to land somewhere farther than others. You know what I'm saying? It's like if everyone is shooting in this zone, you can only land in this zone. But collective, you shoot in a zone that's like this big. So you're always going to land, even if you don't land at your target, you're always going to land somewhere in this zone. So everyone else's zone is like the size of like my finger tip, like this part, but your zone is the size of like my fist. So it's like that's what I'm getting with this collective, is that so many people have tried to tether themselves to you because it was very clear that your potential for success was a lot greater than theirs. So I'm seeing people collective, like I said, who have been around you for quite some time, who don't like you. They don't care for you. And this is very disorienting for this collective, because I'm seeing people who force themselves around you, but they won't treat you right. They won't treat you with respect. They talk down to you. They disrespect you. Like I'm tapping into that energy. People around you who seem like they almost can't tolerate you, but they won't leave you alone. And this is what that energy is. So I'm seeing here with the guilt and the regret card that you have a lot of people who are watching you get closer and closer. I heard close enough to taste, close enough to touch. So some of you guys have hit the jackpot. Some of you guys are so close to that thing. Some of you guys are already in it and you are about to explode. You're about to blow up in something. You're about to, blow up in your career, a business that you're creating, anything of that sort. You're about to make more money, something like that. Some of you guys have hit a jackpot and someone has either tapped out like too early, or some of you guys have caught onto someone's games right before something takes off for you, right before you actually reach that success. When we also have the discipline and the courage card coming out for this collective as well. So I can see here very clearly, this confirms all of the channel messages that I got for you guys, which is that you are so relentless about your goals and dreams. You're not the type of person to, not chase your goals and dreams. You're not the type of person to dream small either. You have the courage card. Like I said, you could have been amongst like classmates, co-workers, and everyone has plans of like, just trying to make it, in this matrix. Everyone kind of just has plans of being mediocre. Everyone chooses safety over their desires, over excellence, is what I'm seeing. But with the courage and discipline card, I can see here very clearly, like I said, that your zone, the zones that you shoot for, are just like way out of everyone's leagues. So some of you guys could feel that way, not because of anything physical, not based on physical attraction, but a lot of you guys feel as though you are out of people's leagues. You're completely out of your leagues energetically, because of the way, or because of how you pursue things in life, because of the goals and dreams that you have. Some of you guys, your goals and dreams are like fantasy to some people, but you're just crazy enough. Some of you guys are just crazy enough to actually succeed, and people have seen this about you for a really, really, really long time, and that's why people have tethered themselves to you in that way. We have the devil card sitting at the back of the deck. Okay, so that's letting me know that there's a lot of like vampiric energies around you, almost like crabs in a barrel, people who want to climb their way up with you, so that they don't have to do the work themselves. That's why I was saying like there could be someone specifically around you, collective, who has tried really hard to just be around you and be in your energy, despite the fact that it almost seems like it hurts them to be around you or irritates their skin. Their skin crawls just being around you. Someone, it looks like it pains them to respect you or something like that. And you don't understand why someone won't leave you alone, why someone won't walk away from you, why when you guys fall out, they won't just like leave you alone. This is someone who you could have multiple falling outs with, and you could probably, I'm seeing someone, you could have begged someone like, we don't have to do this, you could leave me alone, we don't have to be friends. I'm seeing someone pushing you away or cutting you off or trying to make you the issue or a problem, and you're just like, we don't have to do this, we don't have to be friends, we don't have to be lovers, we can be family, but we don't have to talk. But there's something about you, collective, that just keeps making people come back, even when, like I said, even when they don't like you, because we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. And this is something important for this collective to understand, because it wouldn't be coming out if this wasn't important, this channel. But I'm seeing that a lot of people are not for you. A lot of people are forcing themselves in your energy because of this, because of the Star card, because your potential is too grand. It's too great. It's like you're like a one in a lifetime opportunity. You're like a meal ticket for people, a literal meal ticket. So, with the guilt and regret card, I'm seeing here very clearly that someone could be feeling as though they missed out on their meal ticket. This could be one person, it could be a bunch of people. But I'm getting here specifically that someone is watching you about to pop off and feeling like they missed their opportunity to eat off of you. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man coming out. So this is letting me know that you guys are either in like a flow state, you're really focused. Like I said, some of you guys are really working hard towards a goal and dream, and you can see very clearly that it is attainable. You can see very clearly that it's something that you are about to kind of just, it's like something is literally in the palm of your hand and all you have to do is close it. It's giving that energy, where some of you guys can taste the success and prosperity that is about to come into your life. You can see it. Some of you guys, all you have to do is sign something, all you have to do is accept some terms, or you have to do like, it's something like that, where it's something that is very tangible at this moment in time. It's no longer just a theory, it's no longer something that you're wishing for, it's no longer something that you're just hoping for and manifesting. It's something that has literally touched down in your reality, and now you're just having to, you know, do the final touches of something. So someone is watching you really upset, collective, that they cannot be a part of this new chapter with you, because they either A, tapped out too early, or B, you caught on to someone's game. So you caught on to the fact that someone wasn't around you because they genuinely loved you and they genuinely cared about you and wanted to be around you. We have the Ace of Cups, and I'm seeing that a lot of you guys could have manifested the truth about a situation. Some of you guys, I'm even getting, I heard love spell with the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys could have done a love spell literally. And it's so funny the way that, you know, any type of spell work and magic works, because I'm seeing that some of you guys could have done a love spell. Um, Not just for romantic love, but just for overall love. It could have been romantic love, it could have been whatever, or you could have just set an intention for love. And I'm seeing that you watch the way that someone revealed themselves. Like spell work and intention work works in crazy ways. You would be surprised. But I'm seeing someone who maybe have you set the intention for love, or you told yourself. Some of you guys prayed that prayer. You prayed that prayer that says, you know, God, please remove anyone who is not for me, or anyone who has evil intentions, negative, you know, thoughts and feelings about me. Reveal them. Reveal them to me. And out of nowhere, you kind of were privy to someone's games, privy to someone's intentions and feelings about you, especially when they're negative. Um, or someone revealed themselves to you. Someone, I heard someone couldn't take it anymore. Someone could have just like jumped out of their skin when it came to you. You could have shared your success with somebody, collective, um, and it made their blood boil, is what I'm getting as well. This is someone who did not like you. This could be a family member. This could be a sibling who doesn't like you, but they feel like they have to be around you because you make more money, or you are, set up in a way that you're going to make more money. These are like vampiric people who feel like the only way that they can get ahead in life is if they tether themselves to someone who is going to make it. It's like the crabs in the barrel mentality. And you guys are that person who was supposed to make it. And this is something that was identified in you from a very, very, very early age, because the way that people have tethered themselves to you, it's not just as of recent. It's, I'm seeing someone who's gone through this their whole life. You guys building relationships with people only to realize at different stages in life, and it could be literally at different stages in life. I'm seeing some of you guys having a best friend from this period to this period, and being close with this family member from this period to this period, but the entity is the same. The spirit that attaches to certain people, it's really the same one. So it feels like some of you guys could feel like you're cursed. Like, yeah, we have the Six of Swords. So I'm seeing someone ask themselves, why does it feel like I always have to walk away from people? Why does it feel like I always have to leave certain situations? Why does it feel like I can never stay grounded in a situation with people? Why am I always losing friends? Why am I always losing family? Why is it that, when I'm around people, at some point in time, they reveal to me that, they're not for me, or they're just using me, or they always reveal at some point or another that they're actually, not interested in me or my well-being. You know what I'm saying? Why am I always the one that's betrayed? It's because of this. It's because of your star power. It's because the closest way, or the easiest path to success for most people, is by tethering themselves to you. So this could be family, friends, lover, whatever it is, collective. I'm seeing that you represent success to many people. You represent that 1 in a million to many people. We have the Justice card coming out for you guys as well. So like I said, this is the inevitable. This isn't something that can be changed. The Justice card means that no matter what happens, you could have had people in the past, collective, who, upon realizing that the success that you had was something that they could never have for themselves, or something that they wouldn't will themselves to have, they could have tried to throw a wrench in your plan, or even put your life at risk, is what I'm hearing. Destruct your path in some sort of way, but it never works out for them. And that's where that guilt and regret is coming in. Specifically, that's what I'm getting, is because there's so many people who are going to receive karma once your manifestations come into fruition. um, because anyone who gave you a hard time on your path to success, inevitable success, there's karma to pay for that. There's hell to pay for that. For the delay that was caused, the delay that people try to, put in your path, the delay that people try to, you know, bring onto your life and your manifestations and your success and prosperity. The moment that you unlock yours, there's so many people around you, or who were around you, who are going to experience so much stagnation, because of what they projected over your life. Again, it's that crabs in a barrel mentality. So much sabotage is what I'm getting from this energy as well. Yeah. Okay, we have the Two of Wands, not again, but we have the Two of Wands coming out. So I can see that you guys are focused. You guys are so focused. You're focused on what you are building, and you're not really focused on these people. And that's kind of like what really sucks for these energies, is what I'm hearing. It's because none of the things that anyone has done to you, none of the ways that people have tried to hurt you and betray you, for some of you guys, people have tried to hurt your confidence, or hurt your self-worth or self-esteem, by specifically betraying you. For some of you guys, the betrayal was intentional. It wasn't something that was by accident. It was 100% intentional, and it was supposed to, like I said, like knock you off your game, knock you off your path, make you insecure, make you feel like the path that you were headed on was not really for you. Because I'm hearing someone say, like, how could someone so brilliant, you know be cheated on? You can't be that brilliant if I cheat on you. You can't be that brilliant if I betray you. You can't be that brilliant. You can't be that special or that successful in the future if I can hurt you, if I can there's some people collective who have really tried to make themselves feel better or superior to you by hurting you, because that's how special you are, that's how potent your potential is, that people, the only way people can feel some sort of power over you is by hurting you or trying to hurt your self-esteem. But it seems like it's only going to backfire for many people. Ay, ay, ay. We have the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So this is like big betrayal, intentional betrayal, lies, making things harder for you, hurting you. From the Five of Swords, I'm literally hearing, I'm seeing some, for some of you guys, you could have been in a relationship with someone who, you thought really loved you, friends with someone who you thought really loved you, and they betray you in such a deep, 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 deep way. And it was in order to stop you on your path, because your success was inevitable in their eyes. People have been telling you who they think you are for a really long time, and that is someone who is worth going this hard for, attacking this hard. Like, hello, like some of you guys really need to understand that. Like, what is so special about me that people feel like they have to come this hard at me? That people feel like they have to be so scheming and conniving towards me? What is so special about you? What is so special? You are everything, collective. You are going so far and you can feel it. You guys have the Ten of Pentacles coming out for you guys. You have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Star, you have the Ace of Cups. There's love, there's success, there's abundance. Some of you guys, it's literal fame with the Star card, recognition. Some of you guys, you have like a life path that includes fame. It includes exposure. It includes being seen. And so people who want that tether themselves to you in order to get that, because the Ten of Pentacles, the Star card plus the Ten of Pentacles has a lot to do with like fame and fortune, or fortune that is directly tied to exposure. So it could be you inventing something, you being the face of something, acting, modeling, like something where your face is very important. Like there's something about that, your exposure, like your face and your name being very important, especially with the Ten of Pentacles tied to it. This is attract or attached to your ultimate abundance. So like I said, this is what has always been attached to you. Success was always inevitable for you, and so therefore there's something that comes along with that. It's those types of like weird energies and entities from the beginning of time, it seems, because like I said, this is a collective who has dealt with this what seems like their whole life. People who, like I said, get close to you, could be your parents, siblings, family, friends, lovers. And it happens at multiple stages in life where you're just like, why do I keep getting betrayed by people? Why do I keep getting hurt by people? It's because of your life path. Your life path includes something amazing. So I'm seeing that visual again of like someone in a classroom or in a workplace, and everyone's finding content with where they are, or finding content, choosing certain career paths, safe career paths, doing things, um, ordinary, things that are safe. There's something about safe as well, doing this, choosing the safe option. And I'm seeing collective's point of view of looking around and being like, I'm not going to be like any of these people. This is not my life path. And it doesn't have to mean that anyone else's life path is wrong or that they shouldn't feel pride in that. But there's something specific about this collective where your life path has always been extremely, extremely different. And so the attacks that come with it, the challenges that come with it look significantly different. And some of you guys need to know that, because you haven't understood why, your life has been so difficult, why you deal with certain levels of betrayal that some people just don't have to deal with, while you deal with certain levels of disrespect that other people don't have to deal with, while you deal with certain energies and certain people and what feels like entities that I'm sorry, an entity that almost seems like it follows you in different people. Like, why does it seem that way? Some of you guys, I'm hearing like crazy making, where some of you guys could literally feel crazy explaining this to people, how, you feel like everything happens over and over again, or you feel like, this person, some of you guys could try to explain to someone the way that someone betrays you or the way in which people come after you, and someone goes, I think you're overthinking it. Like, I think you are just like, you're just over, you're overdoing it. You're being dramatic right now. That person isn't after you in that way. And it's because their life path is not yours. So they could never fathom the type of things that you would have to go through. So some people don't, some for some of you guys, you are used to being invalidated by other people when you try to share your experience with others. It's not because they're intentionally trying to invalidate your experience. It's because their life path looks completely different from yours, and the end goal is completely different from yours. And so, therefore, they wouldn't be able to even begin to understand the types of attacks, the types of interactions that you have with certain people, especially with this devil energy. Some people get betrayed sometimes, they get lied to, but I'm seeing the betrayal that this collective goes through is very deep, and it's something that not a lot of people around you can resonate with, or it's something I heard like a fresh out of a Tyler Perry movie. You know how like Tyler Perry, the betrayals in a Tyler Perry movie will have you like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean your mom slept with your brother's best friend's homeboy, who was also the godfather to your son? What do you mean by that? Like, it's just some weird stuff that be going on in Tyler Perry movies. But I'm seeing like that type of reaction from people where if you were to tell somebody out loud what somebody did to you, they would almost believe that you were just making it up or you were just looking for attention when it's literally your life. That's the level of thing. That's what you deal with. And I'm even laughing. So some of you guys, you are so desensitized to some of this stuff. You're so desensitized. Some of you guys could share something with someone that you've been through, maybe a betrayal from a family member or a friend or a lover, and I'm seeing someone's jaw on the floor, and you're just laughing because for you, that type of betrayal is like, what? For some of you guys, you've been dealing with this for so long that it almost doesn't even affect you anymore. And I can see clearly how your indifference to those types of betrayals is also directly tied to like your life path. Because for you to be someone who, with the star card, is your life path is very clearly tied to fame. Your fame, think about famous people. Think about people who have a lot of exposure. Just because they're famous doesn't make them exempt from betrayal. Think about famous people. They probably experience some of the most like deepest betrayals like ever because of who they are, because of what they have. So for some of you guys, you've been being primed for success for a really long time and you don't even know it. But this explains a lot. This is confirmation for someone. Okay? You were meant to be seen. You were meant to be famous. You were meant to be looked at, observed, witnessed, celebrated, exalted. I'm seeing someone's name in lights, someone's name in the end credits of something. You were meant to be known, this collective. And so your life path is different. Your struggles are always different. They've always been, and they always will be because of the greatness that is ahead of you. Okay? So embrace it. Embrace it, okay? All right, you guys. That is it. Happy Sunday. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow.